Hello, my people. How una dey? Welcome to today's program. In Germany today, in my own state and city, we have public holidays today. And in my own village, they are celebrating Ibozo, Mbomozo celebration today. And I'm greeting all of you. So, welcome, my people. Welcome to today's program. I would like us to look into the matters going on around Ukraine and Russia, and also the international community. I would like you to maybe tell me from where you are watching from. Let me know where most of you are tuning in from the area. I am broadcasting from Germany. So which area are you watching from? So let me write my own from Germany. Yeah. So let me know the area. Onyebuchi God's power. Greetings. So much greetings. Greetings. Arinze. Yeah, Abuchi watching from Philippines. Whoa! Ha ha ha! Onyebuchi following from Istanbul, Turkey. Yeah. You know that Turkey have changed their name outside Turkey. So Emitex Omuka from Lagos, Nigeria. Wonderful. That's great. So guys, right from which area are you watching from? Just let us know where you guys are watching from. I will also fish out how many people are watching from Nigeria and how many people are watching from outside Nigeria. I'm saying that the majority are watching from outside Nigeria, Philippines, Turkey, and Germany. So no other area. I haven't seen other area. So as we are waiting for them to write the areas where they are watching from, I dey inside kitchen. I dey inside kitchen. I dey cook soup, Olubu soup. Because later, after the program, after going out jogging around, come back, then I will throw away something inside stomach, fufu. So, my guys, welcome to today's program. Let's look into the international community and international affairs, how things are going. And most of you knows quite well that the president of Russian Federation have signed to expand the Russian border, towards the eastern part of Ukraine. That is Donbass, Lugansk, Zaporozhye, Kherson, and one other area. And I know with time they will go to Odessa. And if Russia jump to Odessa, it then means they want to turn Ukraine to a landlocked country. They won't have access to sea, because I noticed that Russians are now bombarding the Odessa city, the most of the military installation in those areas. So the signing of these areas into Russia and accumulating over millions of citizens extra into their country is a very powerful move, But if you come into international arena, like into United Nations Security Council, America brought in a resolution to condemn Russia from accepting these territories, or use the word annexing this territory into Russia. And even the United Nations president, who's supposed to be neutral in international affairs, choose side to condemn Russia, which is not under his obligation to mention names or to call names. He's operating now outside his jurisdiction. You know, I know most of you will try to push around like it's United Nations. They have the right to condemn things. Yeah, you condemn things, be neutral. You be neutral. You don't call names. You don't point fingers. Because whatever Russia is doing now, is what we call copy and paste. Why do I call it copy and paste? Russians are copying the footstep of the Anglo-Saxon and international community. Just imagine, as we are doing this video, United Nations, the Anglo-Saxon, the West, are condemning the move that Russia is taking in terms of Ukraine affairs. They use sovereignty, they mention sovereignty, integrity of the Ukrainian territory. They will never accept it and they will never approve it. Is that not absurd? Because all of us knows quite well what happened, I think, around 1957, when the United Nations and UN Security Council passed a resolution making it clear that Israel and Palestine, that territory, Jerusalem, belongs to Palestine. Yes. And also United Nations passed a resolution against the seizure of Syrian territory. They call it Golan Heights. Israel annexed that territory. You know, the things that Russians are doing and the things that Israelis are doing, the things that Americans are doing is different. If you come to America, they annex Mexican territory, which is Texas of today. They seized it from Mexico and they took it to become their own, even without any referendum being conducted. In Jerusalem, no referendum. In Golan Heights, no referendum. In every area where the West have been playing the card that Russia is copying today, they never perform referendum. Even though it's 5 people that accepted to follow you, they never dare to ask. They take it by bullet, by bomb. Now, United Nations was there when Ukraine started bombing that territory, when the territory refused to accept the government in Kiev. Did they mention anything? Did they ask America, how can you sponsor a coup to destroy the democratic system already established? No. United Nations condemn things when it suits America, when it suits England. A lot of crimes have been going on. Like now in Nigeria, Nigerian police are killing the masses with impunity. A lot of crime is going on in Africa. Nobody talks, nobody condemns, because they will tell you it's out of their jurisdiction. You will check, America attacked Iraq without, outside UN, United Nations vetoed that war. But America and England still go to that war to attack Iraq. America bombed Yugoslavia and seized small state Kosovo and give them independence. United Nations did not intervene, not to condemn, not to mention names. Europe collide and create what they call Hague, the international court made for third world countries, or should I say, court that was created extra for their slaves in Africa. Bush went to war, destroy Iraq, destroy Afghanistan. None of their dog appeared in Hague not to answer questions. But Liberian former president Charles Taylor appeared before Hague. Yugoslavia leader or general appeared before Hague. Most of African leaders were jailed. But all the West that have been committing crimes, invading nations, killing over 1 point something million Iraqis, going to Syria, going to Liberia, going to various areas, none of them has ever faced Hague, even though to answer questions. The time that Hague want to open investigation, following the application that Afghanistan made, America and the collective West, even though all of them, that if Hague dare try it, they will sanction all of them to Stone Age. You see it? Now, all of them are coming collectively to denounce what Russians are doing. Denouncing what Russians are doing today. Sitting, the same America that is condemning, calling the international community to condemn Russia, is sitting in Iraq oil, farmland, harvesting the Syrian farm product. Moving the Iraq and Syrian oil to Iraq in open eyes, and nobody's complaining. United Nations, that place is outside our jurisdiction. Do you know that Iraq that you know is no longer combined? Iraqis were demanding that America should leave their territory. Do you know what America did with England? They divided Iraq. They gave autonomy to Kurdistan of Iraq. That is the area where the oil is. Americans are buying oil from Kurdistan without the permission of Baghdad. That is how they operate. International community will not involve themselves in such things because it's outside their jurisdiction. Turkey, you know, Turkey is a NATO member. Turkey starts having their own foreign policy. Do you know? Turkey is an ancient kingdom that captured up to Saudi Arabia. But America wants to subjugate them to become their enclave, their vessel. Turkey starts building their own independent foreign policy. What did America did? America went to the enemy of their allies, so-called allies of Turkey, which is the Kurdistan of Syria. Start arming them and start training them. Against who? That's what they do. That's what they do. And that's the only thing they know how to do it. Divide and conquer. Whenever you don't want to be their vessel, they will start dismantling, building to something that will destroy you. United Nations is talking about Ukrainian security, sovereignty, freedom, territorial integrity. We accept that. I accept that. But there is somebody around that is asking questions. Russia has been asking NATO, why are you expanding yourself? You started from the continent of America. you jump to the continent of Europe with Britain. From there, you enter Germany. From Germany, you are now all the whole Baltic states are NATO. And all of them, none of them have their military base in your own country. It is only you that keeps on building base in their territories, bringing in attack installations in those territories. Whom do you want to attack? They are your members. They are part of you. What you are developing, is it against who? Simple question. Do we have war? That is what Russia keeps on asking. Do we have war here? Whom are those installations made for? Do you know what they replied to him? It's made for Iran. Look at where Iran is in Middle East. And you are building military attack installation near Russian border. And you say that it's made for Middle East. Did you get that? All of a sudden, Russia said, okay, you may take the entire Baltic state. I don't bloody care. One thing all of us understand is that all the whole countries that have tried to conquer Russia passed through Ukraine. And Ukraine collaborated with them. I will make Ukrainian territory a red line where they will not join EU, they will not join NATO. They will remain neutral, like Switzerland, like Austria. America said no. Ukraine possessed their independent right to choose whichever organization they should join, says America. Ukraine have the right to choose any organization they want to join. The same America is going about warning the whole countries that want to install Russian payment system in their territory. Those people have no right to decide whom to do business with. The same America went and bombed the gas pipeline that belongs to Russia and Germany. Germany has no right to choose to whom they will buy their goods. But only Ukraine possesses the right to choose to join NATO. Now, if Ukraine join NATO, do Ukraine has the right to build military base in every NATO country and move their military there? No. It is the America that want to come to Ukraine and build their military base and install nuclear weapons that will attack Russia. All these things has been going on. United Nations, both the president, has never ever opened their mouth to condemn America. What you are doing today is a threat to the security of the world, because it is United States and Russia that possess the weapon to wipe mankind out of the planet. Two of them, not even China. If China go to war with US, yeah, they may cause heavy problem for America. But the people that possess the weapon that will wipe the planet 7 to 15 times is Russia and United States. Today, the whole Western press is discussing nuclear war as if it's Iraq. You get me? As if it's like you box me, I box you. You know, it's nuclear. You know, it's tactical nuclear. They can fight a limited nuclear war can be fought. Did you hear that? Limited nuclear war can be fought. Systematically preparing you for something that is about to come. And Africa, so-called AU, remain quiet. They remain quiet like Mumu. They don't dare to say, hey guys, this world belongs to all of us. And we will never allow you people to destroy our planet. Africans are already suffering from the pollution committed by the West. We don't have any industry. But all their pollution is tormenting Africa. Today, I'm seeing areas where was overfloated by water. That is the cause of what the West are doing. The Western nations are calling for climate change, climate this. But if you tell them to pay for their damages, no. They said no. But they are pressurizing third world countries that has never built any industry to be part of it. Why should Africa be part of the mess of the West? But African problem is none of their business. They only enslave, conquer, terrorize Africa with Africans. If you come to Nigeria, Boko Haram, they are African people, they are not white people. They are African people obeying the order from the Western people that are relaxing in this cool area like me now, eating whatever that hungries them. They only brought cash, and you are destroying your own continent. And tomorrow, we will stand firm to blame them. But they are using us to dismantle ourselves. If you come to Nigerian Senate, do you know why Nigeria? I spoke with somebody today. They brought in the issue of P2B. 1 minute. So, they brought in the issue of P2B. And I jump into that matter with limited examples. I said, do Nigeria need change? All these youths parading back in P2B, do you really need change? All of you are educated, well-educated guys, obedient everywhere. Don't you think if Obi dares to win this election, that the House may collude PDP and APC to block Obi, not to succeed? Is it not doable? If we really want to change the status quo, the obedient people need to organize themselves to have a body where they will bring in lectures to tell the obedient movement organization, for us to achieve our aim, president is not the only solution. Because if president wants to change the constitution that is causing the problem of Nigerians, they will work against him in the House. He will not succeed. But if the obedient people, as they are trying to retire the so-called Atikus and Tunumbus, they should also retire those ex-corrupt governors sitting in those houses that has nothing of Nigerians at heart, only their interests. Obedient, bringing people from various zones to dethrone all the whole senators and House of Rep. Dethrone all of them. With a good president and the right people in place, oh my God, you will see that Nigeria will be born again. Such lectures need to be told. But who am I to lecture you people? As I said in the other video that I made, that our people are agitating to pull out of Nigeria. It's a wonderful move. Igbo people possess everything to liberate mankind. But, my Igbo brothers, now you realize that your problem is out of Nigerian control. There are people that own Africa. There are people that own Nigeria. You know that you need freedom. You need the goodness of this planet. But for you to achieve it, is unity. Because if only we, us, pull out of Nigeria, they will still conquer us. Look at Southern Sudan. Oil, Sudanese oil is in their territory. They succeeded in getting independent. How are they? The same force will encroach and swallow you. The only thing that will give you freedom, let me say it clear, is nuclear weapon. That's the only thing. If you don't have nukes, because if they come, you resist, they will fight you. If you kill them so much, they will nuke you. That's America. They will nuke you, and they are the one to judge it. You see what they did to Japan. Do you know why America nuked Japan? Not because they are losing war in Japan. Japan has already surrendered on that war. But America wants the Soviet Union that helped them to subdue Japanese. Most of you don't know that Soviet Union helped America to subdue Japan. But let me tell you here now. The Soviet Union that helped America to subdue Japan don't want to pull out. That's why America dropped nuclear bomb, to show the Soviets what they possess. And as they did it, Soviet Union withdraw and start researching on that weapon. As the war was raging in Germany, do you know about Dresden? Go and read what Britain did to Dresden people. Operation Wipe. The people, the war is over. Britain is still bombarding the entire area, killing civilians. Operation. Those things don't come up. And America wanted to nuke Germany to push the Soviet out. Soviets tested their own hydrogen bomb. And America withdraw. Because the only language that these people understand is bozai. Negotiation. You see how America was tearing all the agreements they have with the world. Obama government sat months long to negotiate nuclear treaty with Iran. And it was teared apart in a twinkle of eyes. Is that the people you will sit down to negotiate? They don't agree in such thing. The negotiation, the West understand it what Russia is doing in that part of Ukraine. Yes. If you want to get what you want from them, you have to fight with them. If they can't win you, or you can't win them, then you guys may sit down to negotiate in equal terms. Do you know what happened in South Africa? I was writing to a man that knows the history very well. How the Zimbabweans, how Cubanians, how the Russians, Soviets, fight the white people that occupied the South Africa, that want to expand from south to other areas. How they were battled. That is the only language the white people understand is fight. You see what they did to Germany? German tried to talk to them, our energy security, they bombed everything. And you see American foreign minister, I think today or yesterday, saying that the bombing or the destruction of Nord Stream 2 is for the benefit of America. They can now sell their LNG to Europe, forgetting one thing. They are forgetting one thing. Had it been, they did not destroy that Nord Streams, allow that gas to keep on floating, they will still sell their own. They may pressure America to still buy their own. Germany, sorry, they may pressure Germany to still buy their own. Because Germany will have enough cash to patronize the both sides. But now that you have cut the gas that is coming from Russia, the cheapest gas on planet, the German industries are falling apart, relocating to United States. And the same US want to sell the LNG to Germany. With which cash are they going to buy it? Industries are no longer there. You see, Mumu, you useless brain. The German industry will collapse. It will collapse. The only thing that will rise is agriculture. As France are also on agriculture. Germany will no longer be the heartbeat of Europe. They will no longer spread money. And if they fail to spread this money, somebody's calling, sorry. If they fail to spread this money, it then means European Union may collapse. Because the European Union is succeeding today because they are using money to buy the... Sorry. The European Union are using money to buy the politicians of any country they want to draw into EU. And the people spending that money is Germany. And the machine that was printing those money has been destroyed by America. Calculated. Anything that has to do with America is an international law, is legal, and should be respected. Anything outside their control is illegal and must not be accepted. So my people, today, we grew up to know about religion, Christianity, and other religions. I know that the Roman Empire ruled the world and brought in Roman Catholic to the world, where other religion, Christianity, breaks out and form their own. Today, America wants to introduce their own religion, which is Satanism. If you watch, gradually, they start digging out the crime of the Reverend Fathers, how they abuse children, how they rape women, how they rape young boys, and they started paying compensation just to paint them black. And later, another story will emerge that will destroy the Roman Catholic and other Christianity. And what they are going to sell to you now, the religion of America, is Satanism. They don't go by force. If you can recall the first time that homosexualism came out, lesbianism, many people was aggressive. They don't want to hear about it. It's not welcomed. But gradually, you are accepting them to live and for you to live. That's how it works. Gradually, until it will supersede and they will turn everything. It will take years and years and years to come. You see it? You think that they are made by God. They have something special. They are the same people that brought Christianity and made it clear that Reverend Fathers are not allowed to get married. That lead, if you go to seminary school, where they train Reverend Fathers, the highest crime that goes there is homosexualism. And if you go to the nun, the women, Reverend Sisters, the same thing, lesbianism is what they practice. They are human beings, they have blood, they have feelings. And that feelings, they need to offload it somewhere. Most of them are being pregnanted by Reverend Fathers. Those news don't come out. They brought in Jesus Christ for you to worship Jesus. Go and read about Jesus. Go and read, for you to get the full story of Jesus. Go and search for the Roman Empire's history. How they conquered Israel. Read that area, and you will see how Jesus came out like Nnamdi Kanu to agitate, preach to their people. Other things you are reading, most of them is signs and wonders they put the place inside it. Is Jesus Christ God? Jesus has blood. Pope, this current Pope in Vatican, made it clear Jesus has come and died and he will never come back again. Video has it. Search for the video. You will watch it by yourself. He's a human being. He has a girlfriend. God don't have sex. Jesus have sex. They don't want to tell you those ones. Today, people are no longer worshiping the supreme God. Jesus has superseded everything. Where is the God? We know. Where is the sacrifice? That Old Testament is in your Bible. You carry it there. You don't read it. The sacrifice of Old Testament. The sacrifice of Old Testament. The things that are made in Old Testament is no longer, they don't go that area. Jesus, in Jesus' name. You have been calling Jesus, Jesus for decades. They are plundering your wealth, stealing your money, destroying your country, enslaving you, turning our women to be harlots. Today, our women are no longer allowed to go to, what they call it, where they do women hair, to go and plait or retouch their natural hair. All of them want to carry Oyibo hair, and they are paying for it. While God gave you something special. Original coiled hair you need to treat and make it look wonderful. If you see our women now, if you draw that their thing out, it's as if rats and animals are living inside their hair, destroying their natural hair. Oh, that one is old. The new one now is bleaching. My color is no longer pure. It's no longer perfect. White people are jealous of this body. You will see 60 years old African. He looks like 35 years old man. It's your gene. No, it's no longer perfect. Everybody need to bleach themselves. Bleach yourself and carry white hair. And you move. You see them. They resemble zombies on drugs. I don't know how we can be able to help our backward African brain to focus. Everybody wants to whitewash yourself to become white. Blacks are no longer valued. And tomorrow you will blame it on someone else. You will blame it on them. But you did it yourself. Woman that rubs bleaching cream, if something cuts your body, they can't sew it because the body, the flesh, has been weakened by the chemical. So, let me not continue. Let me try to stop here. Abuchi said it's like Ukraine is taking back some land from Russia. My brother, how do Mbise people has a say that says, that is how they speak it. That means war never even start. The main war is about to come. Go and read news. European countries are mobilizing. Yes, the war is about to get hot. Ukraine have run out of army. The people you are seeing there are NATO soldiers. Yes. Ukrainian army has been grounded disarmed, as Russia promised. I'm going to demilitarize Ukraine and denazify it. They have grounded Ukrainian army. The ones that are alive can't even walk. Now, Romania is mobilizing, telling Moldova to mobilize, that they will combine force to attack Transnistria. Transnistria is a territory of Moldova that put out and remain independent on their own, but they are Russians. Romania is telling Moldova now, let them join force to attack that area, to open a second front for Russia. And as I'm also talking to you, Norway is mobilizing 4,000 strong soldiers. All of them are mobilizing. Do you think that the war is ending? Let me give you a small expo. As Russia is signing this territory to become their own, any army found in that area is an invader. There you will experience the mighty of the Russian Federation in battlefield. Onwuka says, what about tattoo? Everybody wants to draw tattoo. My brother, the body belongs to you. Whatever you want to do, let for yourself. Since I was born, I never allow anything to touch my body. I see my body as a holy place. I'm an ancient person. I don't need to mirror my body. I don't need to disintegrate my body because of the likeness of things of the earth. You are a Christian. You read your Bible. What did Exodus 20 advise you? He said, thou shalt not make anything of any likeness. Is it in the heaven, on earth, or under the earth, the net? For yourself. Drawing things or doing all these things, you are creating separate God. As you said, you are a Christian. Disvowing your body. Who is that person that will disavow my body? What are you about to draw? You may draw cross. Do you know the meaning of cross? If you search the meaning, the real meaning of cross, you won't even carry cross along. Because whosoever that was crucified is like cost. The meaning is cost someone. Yes. But they whitewash it and make you to carry it. You know? There are a lot of things that you people know nothing about. That you people think that is normal. They create laws for you. And the laws of your forefathers are no longer welcomed nor has value over you. But you are suffering. But I may tell you something that you may perform now, and I will give you 7 days. But it's a marathon. I will tell you to conquer it now. If things did not change under 7 days, give me and dog food. It's an example. Test. For you to see. You have been going to church, seeking for signs and wonders, seeking for magic, seeking for heaven and earth. Nothing has happened. But I may give you small trick concussion of our forefathers. Just little. And I'll give you 7 days. 7 days from today. If you do it, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you have been going to church all your life, wanting something to change. But I may give you that thing. If whenever you want wonders, you do it. And you must come back to tell me the truth. Who am I? I am nobody. Yes. I am nobody. But we must respect nature. Respect our religion. Respect the gods of our forefathers. It's the supreme God. It's God that if you dare play around the gods of our forefathers, it will never give you 1 day, it will never give you 2 days, it will never give you 1 month. He will strike. That is the living God. He will strike you. Am I lying? But you will sleep with the wife of your pastor, the daughter of your church member, the wife of your member. You will commit all sorts of atrocities. And you will go with Bible and Jesus. I am son of God. God, please forgive me. Oh, Jesus, forgive me. Hey, hey, hey. I have committed sin. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Nothing will happen to you. That to your politicians that are eating your money. If you want them to bring what belongs to you home, call them before the gods of the land. Call them before the gods of the land. Bring palm wine. What is palm wine now? Palm wine tapper will go and tap palm wine, the one that have not touched ground. Let them use it to swear before the gods. I think we are worshiping evil. Is the gods of our fathers not evil? But whosoever that goes there and swear will never eat what belongs to their people. They will develop your area the way Mbakwe did it that one time. They will brought in everything that belongs to you. They will never tamper. And they will give you account of everything. But you will swear them in with your Bible. I swear, in Jesus Christ Jesus, amen. They will pack all your revenue warm inside their wallet. And nothing will happen. If you complain to your pastor will go there and collect his own share and said, Bible says, he that slap you because of your property, this side, turn the other side and allow Eligwe to pay him. Mumu, Ode, Olodo, you did there. The more you look, the less you home. That means the more you look, the less you see. They are dismantling the gods that have been protecting our territories. Do you know that the gods that Germans steal from Nigeria and Cameroon, the Nigerian own is here in chain. And that god came from Igbo land, former Calabar Empire. Because that Calabar Empire ruled up to Douala, Cameroon. That God is here in Germany inside their museum with chain, not iron chain, titan iron. Titan iron is what they use to chain it. Africa have requested for it. They want it back. Do you know what they told Africa? We will build copy of that your God, photocopy 1-to-1, and give it to you. You go and put it in your own museum. This one will die here. It's not going anywhere. They gave you Bible free of charge and they buy your own gods with billions of dollars. Oh my God. Is it because it's too beautiful? Is it because it's too nice? And if you bring the fake one, they will tell you that that God you are bringing in is fake because they have what they call Geiger. Do you know what is Geiger? The same thing they use to measure radiation. If you take it to any shrine, any strong shrine, it will start crying. It will start crying to tell you that place is powerful. And the Igbo will tell you this one is original, this one is fake. Do you know this? You don't know it. You don't know it. So let me stop here. Tomorrow is another day, So that's all I have for you, my people. The only thing you will do for me is like this video, share it. Let others learn from it. We are here to lecture each other, nothing more. But one thing you have to do for yourself, let me give you small tips before I close for today. Those elderly people in your kindreds, let me say this thing before I will come to this question. Those elderly people in your kindred, go closer to them. Even though they tell you they are evil people, buy drinks, buy hot drink, go and meet him, greet him. Use your mobile phone, put record conversation. Ask him questions. Ask him about your territory. When they were small, how the things work. They will gist you people. They love to give that story. But if you are running away from them, they will die with that information. That's how to get information out of our people. And you have to also know that someone who is smarter than others, they do paint them evil and bad. Go closer to them. They have information to hand out. So my brother said that means the Russian may use nukes in Ukraine. Everybody is talking about nukes. Abuchi, why using the word nukes? You go and read Russian doctrine. They say that when the survival of their territory is at risk, who is putting them under risk? The war haven't even started. They haven't even fight, talk less of using nukes. Russia did not fight to conquer the entire Ukraine. They used the area they have already conquered to grant the whole Ukrainian equipment. And the ones Europe and America are pumping in, where are they? Where are they? The most difficult war to fight is industrial area. Fighting in industrial area is very difficult. Even the West can't even fight in such wars. They like to fight war where the tank will just come in and the plane will fly in and they will go area. They will secure every area and they will be moving like, oh gee, what's up, nigga? You know, we are the G's. That place, there is nothing like G. That place is, they call it artillery war. Artillery. You don't see the Russians, but people are dying. They know where you are and they are granting everything. So, Onwoka, you say, what are they doing with it? It's like you're asking about the gods that the white people are keeping. Is it not so? They know, or most of them have books. You know one thing, before white people start going after a god in Africa, there are people, those people that come like Mwadisi that time, they come around, they write about things in your area, they draw the gods they have seen. You will know that they have something to test it in their bag. They will come closer and they will be picking the signal to know the particular one. And they will write the area where that thing is. And when those great people that need it come across what they have written, they will start going after that god, looking for it, tracing that area, sending specialists. And when the specialists come around and find it, you will see that maybe the deliverance and church will start. They use many ways, to steal it and then harvest the good side of it. They know how to do concussion and voke the spirit out and put it in something else that they may use tomorrow. What they want is superior. They want to be superior. How many people in Africa today are drinking herbal medicine? Not going to native doctor is different, but herbalists. We have herbalists that give herbal treatment that made our fathers to grow old and strong upon their age. Everybody's running to what they call it, pharmacist or chemist, and drinking throwing chemical that is aggressive to your body. Chemical you are buying, you can take overdose. You know it. Why is it overdose? Because it's chemical. But those herbals, you can drink it. There is nothing like overdose. Because it's made from nature. Natural. And you are nature. Nature don't attack nature. You see it? So once again, many people are waiting for me, So let me call it a day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming in. If you would like us to discuss religion and things of the ancient, you may put it in writing. Comment below. I read everything so that I will do some other research and we'll dig into it and I will lecture you people more. Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. Chapeau. Love you all.